Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jill. I make realistic baby dolls called reborn dolls. I am what you would call a reborn artist, and in today's video, I am putting together a vision board for all of my future plans that have to do with my heart is in Vermont, which really ties into just my overall life since I work from home and everything. I have big dreams, big plans, and I was advised that it's really important to get your viewers up to date on your vision, like the bigger picture for your business, because people love to invest in something that gets them excited as well. And if you can get your subscribers excited about what you're excited about, then we'll all be working together towards a goal in a way. We'll all have something to look forward to, and I think it's just ultra amazing because the more thought energy that is being given towards something, I think will just be stronger in the manifestation process. How powerful will that be? So yeah, I've got all my materials here for this vision board. I went and got these magazines, so that'll be fun to do in this video. Okay, I know everything is different right now. It's gonna be okay. I had to use the same intro from last week's video because I planned on doing my vision board video last week and I recorded all of it in one shot, and then the video would have been way too long to talk about Poppy and do the vision board, so I chopped it up, okay guys? So this is me adding more fluff to the video so that it doesn't seem awkward since I chopped it in half. And I'm no longer taking customs because I am strictly, well, I do have one other custom I gotta do after this, but I am strictly working on dolls for the Yofi Doll Show coming up in December in Orlando, Florida, not to be confused with the Dolls of the World Expo that is happening next month in Raleigh, North Carolina. I am going to both of these shows, but the one in December in Orlando, I will have a table at and I will be selling. I plan on making as many baby dolls as I can to have to sell at the show. So seeing as it takes me a while to get done with one doll, I need to start working on that now. And the first babe that I am working on for the show is Maria by Sabrina Hargarden. I'm not sure how you say her last name. But this is a crying newborn sculpt. She's so cute. I will insert some of the prototype photos. I have two of these kits. So I'm going to make one for the Yofi Doll Show, and then I'll have one available for customs when I do open them back up again later. But I'm really excited because she's the first doll show baby I'm working on. I have been saving a lot of my sculpted kits that were hand sculpted by other artists for the show. I'll probably have a couple Bountiful Baby kits, so we'll just see how it plays out. I have what, like 6 months to make these babies and start preparing, so we'll see what happens. Today here in Florida, it's pretty warm. We're gonna go to the beach later, so I gotta get home. But you guys, these are the magazines that I went with. There was so many I wanted, but geez, magazines are expensive now, so there was no way I was about to blow like $50+ on magazines. So I ended up spending 30 something for 3 magazines. This magazine looked so inspiring. There's all these like beautiful like studio spaces. Oh, sorry, that's probably really loud. Yeah, there's all these beautiful studio spaces in here, and I think I saw like I saw a picture that represents my dream studio that I want in the future. There was a few other magazines in there that I really wanted, but they only had like maybe one photo in there that I thought I could use. So I decided not to spend the money on those magazines and just go home and print something out that is similar to that off my computer. But for the most part, these 3 magazines I think will have all the juicy stuff to put on my vision board, which I ended up just going with this little thing, which I think is gonna be so cute and different. I love how different this is. And now I'm really excited to get you guys all up to speed on my dreams for my studio and all my plans. So let's get back to the studio and go through these magazines. All right, guys, let's do this. So I printed a bunch of extra photos of things that I want to add to my vision board off the computer. And these are the magazines that I had purchased from Barnes & Nobles. So let's go through and cut out a couple things that I want out of these magazines first. So in this book, I thought it would be really fun to pick the future house of my dreams. I know it's not going to be sustainable for me to have a studio that's in my bedroom forever. So my plan is to, when we end up moving to a new house one day, have a place that has a beautiful like she shed in the backyard. That will be my studio. So of course we got to go house shopping and pick out the perfect house. My dream house I think would be more like a farmhouse style. I like a lot of windows, a lot of bright light. And of course, we're not going to see anything, I don't think, with like a she shed in this magazine. So really, this is just so that, oh, I love that view. That's so pretty. I love this porch. I love like a big porch. I would love if my whole house was surrounded by porch. And I really want to be on some land. I want to have a beautiful view. When I look at my vision board, I just want to be able to see something that gets me excited and has me like dreaming about what could be, you know? But I want to have some land, and I really want to have views from my house, especially from my she shed, because while I'm out working in my studio, I want to be able to just like look out over my land and just take in all the views. I love this style. I love this cute little farmhouse. That is so cute. Look at the big porch. All right, so I picked out a few that I like the most, and I'll show you guys which ones I decided. The first one is this single story cabin looking house. I really, really like it. I like how it's only one level. There's only 3 bedrooms. I would prefer to have 4. And there's 4.5 bathrooms. I do not need that many bathrooms. Option number 2 is this beautiful farmhouse. Again, this one is 4.5 bathrooms, which I don't really like, but it is 4 bedrooms. And look at all those beautiful windows that it has. Okay, option number 3 is this adorable little farmhouse. What I really liked about this one is it's 4 bedrooms, only 3 bathrooms, which still, I think I would only need like 2 bathrooms at max. But anyways, I really like how the master bedroom has 3 skylights in it. And what I love about this design is when you walk in through the front door, you have the office on one side, which I've always imagined it this way, and then the dining room on the other side. And then the last house I decided I liked was this gorgeous traditional looking farmhouse. What I really liked about the design of this one is, again, it's 2-story, but it's open to below, so you have this loft area on the 2nd floor, which I went into a house one time that was like this, and they have the study up on the 2nd floor, and they have these huge windows right here. This window's not as huge, but it is a pretty nice window that I imagine having like your study up there on the 2nd floor and being able to look out that window. I would just love that. I really love how there's basically a porch all the way around the house. So here it is on the front of the house and here it is on the back. That's absolutely amazing. There's 2 skylights in the sunroom, which I love a sunroom, especially for all my houseplants. And now I just have to decide which house out of these 4 I like the most. Which one would you vote for? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Comment below. Okay, so the one that I am going with is this beautiful traditional farmhouse. I really like how my husband will have an amazing office because that's where he works. I love that I would get a sunroom for my plants. I love the porch all the way around. The kitchen looks like it's gonna be really big, and there's the kitchen sink is right under a window, which I think is absolutely a must. I love how when you first walk into the house, there's the stairway. I really think that's really pretty when you like walk into a house and you see like this stairway. And then I love how it's open to below, so you'll have vaulted ceilings here in the great room. And overall, I think this house will be absolutely adorable on a chunk of land, and then I'll have my studio in the backyard. Okay, so now that we have the house, I want to go through and see if I can find some pictures of a studio that inspires me. This magazine is really awesome. It's called Where Women Create, Inspiring Workspaces of Extraordinary Women. And it's true, this magazine is so inspiring. Me and my daughters were looking through it, and we got so inspired to go to the thrift store and buy a bunch of stuff that we could give a second life and turn into an art piece. So we bought a bunch of picture frames, we bought a couple things for their room, we even bought a lamp, and they painted that, the shade and all, and it's all in their room. They are little artists. We had so much fun doing that, and then I even already cut out some pictures in here and used them for some projects. It's always kind of been our dream, is to have a homestead. My grandparents used to live on a homestead. I grew up with every single animal you can imagine, except for like big livestock like cows and stuff like that. But I was always a very big animal person, so the dream is to get back to my roots and to really be able to like live with the land and have a garden and do all those things. So let's see if we can find, and I know I seen in here somewhere, there was pictures of, oh wait guys, wait for it. This, look at that. Okay, this was the reason I got this magazine in the first place. This whole picture right here is the vibe I want. This might be kind of big to put on my vision board because it's this little wall hanging doodad, and these pages are gonna like take up the whole thing. In my head, I have envisioned that I would have a she shed looking out onto my land, and there would be these beautiful French doors that I'm looking out, and who knows, maybe if I am on a homestead, I will have cute baby cows that come up and visit me while I'm working. There we go. I am going to cut out this little picture down here of her like she shed, the floral girls shed, because it really does show like the French doors that I really like, and then just like a garden theme. Although I want a picture of like a beautiful view. Okay, so I got my she shed, we've got my house, and then this magazine was really cool too. I thought it was pretty inspiring. It highlights a whole bunch of artists. It's kind of a weird book because half of it is right side up and then it flips over and it's like upside down. So you have to go to the other end. Okay, so I think I liked this quote, "Show the world your work exists." I liked this little quote right here, "Creativity takes courage." I'm feeling like, you know, I'm always needing to be brave and show courage, especially the more that I show the world my work exists. Especially the more that I show the world my work exists. You know, like when one of my YouTube videos starts going viral, I have to show courage in that moment because it can be a little bit scary. So I like those two quotes. Okay, I really like this quote, so I think I'm gonna pull it out, even though I don't think it's gonna go on my vision board because it's way too big. But it says, "She who jumps into the void owes no explanation to those who stand and watch," by Jean Luc Godard, or however you say this person's name. I love that because, you know, so many people comment on my videos. They don't have anything nice to say. They ask me like weird questions, and it's like, I don't have to explain myself to you. You guys are here spectating, so enjoy the show. I think I will probably hang this up above my workstation. Okay, so now that I've found the quotes I want out of there, I'm going to cut out some of these images that I printed, and then we will put them on the vision board. Okay guys, check it out. These are all of my things that I'm gonna put on my vision board. So now I'll go through them and I'll tell you a little bit more about them. Okay, so first we have here, I made this little collage of what I plan on learning this probably maybe next year, I'm thinking. Okay, so I really want to learn how to sculpt. I think it would be amazing to create my own baby doll from scratch. And so that's probably going to mean silicone. But I think it would be amazing if I could cast and mold my own silicone baby dolls. So here we have sculpting, learning how to sculpt, and then making my own molds, and then eventually making my own silicone babies and learning how to paint them. And I have two ways that I plan on going about learning this. The first one is I will be taking a sculpting class by Alejandra de Zuniga at the Yofi Doll Show. And I've already put my deposit down for this, so I'll be working towards the goal of paying off this class in full. It's $850, but all the supplies are included, and it's for beginners, intermediary, and advanced students. So I think that will be absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to that so much. And then I also found this amazing course online where you can pay a monthly subscription, and it's to learn how to sculpt, cast, mold, and paint your own silicone baby dolls. And the person who teaches the class, her name is Carolyn Doty, and I'm pretty sure she's over in the UK, but it's the only class that I could find so far that covers all of those things. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you guys know of other courses that are maybe similar to this, let me know. I would so appreciate it. But for now, this is the plan, would be to go and take Carolyn Doty's class. She also has a YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Next, I would love to donate some dolls to a good cause. Here I have a picture of like a children's hospital in the background, and that's me donating a doll. It doesn't have to be a children's hospital, but I think it would be really nice to, because I know that there's, you know, so many kids who would just be so comforted to have like a reborn doll cuddling them in their hospital bed. But this really could be any organization. I just would love to give back, and I would love to give a doll to somebody who could really use one. I would also love to make a doll for a movie. I think that would be epic. So yeah, I'm putting this out there into the world that I get an opportunity to make a doll for a movie one day. And then of course, it would be amazing to make a prototype. It would be such an honor to make a prototype doll one day. I'm in no rush to do this. This will happen on its own time once my skills are prototype quality. So one day when I do make a prototype doll, it will be a day of celebration. It will be so fun. So I love having this goal to work towards as well. I feel like I just have so many goals. It's so good to feel like you have so many goals to work towards. Then I have the Yofi Doll Show at the end of the year in December in Orlando. It's going to be a Christmas themed and Disney themed one. I am actually going to be selling at this one. I'll have a table there. So if you guys are going to be at this show, come find me. I would love to say hi to you. So I'm going to put this on my vision board so that I can just visualize having a really successful and enjoyable show experience. And another amazing accomplishment that I'm hoping to achieve would be to get 100,000 subscribers here on my channel and then get my silver play button. I have wanted this for so many years, you guys, at least 7 years now. I've had other channels and whatnot, but this is the one, and I'm pretty sure we will hit this sooner than I think. Thank you guys so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. You guys are all amazing. I love you all so much. Let's put all of these up on, the vision board. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put it over here on my door, because then when I'm filming, you guys will see it in the background. It's done, guys. All right, guys, check it out. The vision board is now complete. What do you guys think? That was so much fun to put together. I have been holding on to these materials for like 2 weeks now, just trying to find time to do this. This hobby is so exciting. There's so much opportunity here. There's so much to learn, and I really just want to learn all of it. I love that I feel so excited when I think about all of these things and all of the different paths that I can take, learning how to sculpt, learning how to paint silicone, making a doll for a movie, donating a doll to a person in need. Everything, it just lights my heart on fire, and I hope that this gets you guys excited too. I hope that this is inspiring for some of you artists out there, or people who would like to become an artist one day. There are so many different things you can do within this niche. There are so many different paths that you can take. The goal is to find the one that you love the most. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!